Okay, guys, you've both been given your rules. In a good, clean fight, obey my commands at all times, defend yourself at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Come out fighting.
So we are set to go with the main event here from Rebel in Atlantic City. This is the main event World Series of Fighting 2. Anthony Johnson going head-to-head with Andrei Arlovski.
Nick, you good? Nick, good? Okay, fighters, are you ready? Are you ready? You ready? Let's fight!
Everybody,
we go.
Knockout experience, you know, percentage. 19 wins for Arlovski, 14 knockouts. 15 wins for Rumble, 10 knockouts. So what they and Rocky would say is simple. Everything they hit, he destroys. Oh,
nice combination,
nice.
Inside kick and then a straight shot.
Yeah, that's a golden oldie as well in Thai boxing. That's training with Tyrone Spong, I guarantee you that. With the Black Zillions. Or of course with Overeem.
Two of the premier camps now with Jackson's MMA out of New Mexico and of course the Black Zillions by way of Florida. Oof. You see those big punches coming and you're almost glad they're not landing this early in the fight because that much bad intention on the end of that leather, that's going to drop someone quickly.
There's almost no jabs. Everything is powerful. Look at this. Oh, that left hook. If that would have landed.
Yep.
Ay, ay, ay. You can feel it here.
This one's scheduled for 3 rounds in the heavyweight division.
And gonna go 3 rounds.
Anthony Johnson in the red trunks, Andrei Arlovski in the black trunks. Well, for a big man, Arlovski just quick on his feet, but equally as impressive as Anthony Johnson. I mean, those leg kicks answering one with the other over the top of the 6'4" Arlovski.
Yep, he just throws it up there. You know, it's cool when you know that you only have to land a clean shot. The only thing you need to do is set it up in such a way that your opponent can't detect it. And that's it. Well, it sounds really easy, but it's not, of course. Because,
wow, nice combination.
Oh, man. There's a lot of power behind those punches.
Who do you give the hand speed advantage to in this one, Bob? Because it looks like Johnson's got the quicker hands, but then Arlovski comes back with combinations.
Yep, no, I'm with you there. Arlovski really has to watch out when he throws a right straight for the counter left hook of Johnson because it's a murderous weapon there. I like those kicks.
Yep.
You see him more and more often in mixed martial arts. Nice little distraction.
Saw in that Moraes Nam fight, it keeps the guy guessing. It keeps your opponent guessing where you're going to come from next.
That's it. And one of those kicks, so to the knee, there's no hip movement whatsoever. You can't tell it's coming. I like to do front kicks like that as well. And maybe you can't knock your opponent out with it, but you distract him. Nice right hook there.
Wow, big shot.
Good defense. And now he goes for a takedown.
Good defense coming from Arlovski. Nice sprawl there up against the cage. Nothing doing.
You see, and this is what I mentioned in the opening. Now he's going to be in Arlovski's head. Even if he doesn't complete the takedown, now he's going to think, okay, he might go for it. Foot stomp. The other commentators say, oh, that's so effective foot stomp. I've never seen a fight stopped by a foot stomp.
Coming up on 90 seconds of this one, round 1, scheduled for 3 here in Atlantic City.
Be busy, guys.
Somebody actually on my Twitter said, are stomps allowed on the hands? And I go, that is a good question. I bet you that's effective.
That? Absolutely. Well, after 3.5 minutes of very fast pace, Kevin Mulhall has to separate him, bring him back to the center of the cage.
And I think, personally, the longer the fight goes, the more it leans toward Arlovski, because he is in great shape.
Yeah.
Anthony Johnson is 231 pounds, I heard. You see, that's a lot of weight there. You know, certainly that you carry more.
This is where Arlovski really can excel. Remember, he's weighs 15 pounds more than Johnson, so just pinning up against the cage and maybe get a little dirty boxing and bring those knees up.
Very smart. Yep, I love it, you know. I'm all about putting leg to asset there. If you're heavy, use that weight. Hang on him. Let him carry you. He only needs to hang now. Doesn't even cost him power. But it will slow Johnson down. And that's something you really want because he's extremely explosive.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Oh, that was a short left there by Johnson again. Very powerful.
Good exchange from both men. Gets him to the canvas. And Arlovski down again. And the bell ends it. The bell ends the first round. Was it a stoppage or was it the end of the round?
No. It was not. The fight's not over.
Nope. The bell came before Kevin Mulhall stopped the fight. So literally saved by the bell is Andrei Arlovski. Whoa!
And Arlovski felt the power.
No question about it.
Is that going to be a factor now in his head? You got to shake that off and just don't care.
Round number 2 underway. Anthony Rumble Johnson, who ended that first round with a flurry in the red trunks. Andrei Arlovski in the black trunks. And the big question is, was that time enough for him to clear the cobwebs? Because he got rocked.
That counter left hook. He's got to watch out for that counter left hook.
Johnson starting to warm up. Finding his mark on Arlovski, and Arlovski decides to tie him up and bring some knees.
Great takedown defense. He needs to feel that handoff from Johnson. He cannot let his hands get locked behind his legs because that could be a takedown. Got a nice wide stance, so it makes it very hard to lock. Because preferably you want to, of course, be behind the knees for leverage.
Let's work.
Ooh, have to watch out for that because that could pick up. That's a one-time deal. You shouldn't do that twice.
What we do in training, you move first.
Don't hold.
Knee.
Well, this is a situation where normally you probably favor Andrei Arlovski, but it is the smaller Anthony Johnson now who's got Arlovski pinned up against the cage, and Kevin Mulhall's seen enough. He's going to separate him and bring him back to the center.
Well, we can certainly say it was a 10-8 round, the first round.
Boy, for that last 10-second flurry, though, it was pretty close.
Yep.
Both men scoring points early, but now it looks like Johnson has found his range, and he continues to pepper Arlovski, who seems to be a little off balance, but continues to come back with nice combinations.
The punching power of Arlovski is fading away a little tiny bit. The kicking is still there. That looked explosive. When Arlovski's hitting, his defense is totally gone.
Yep.
You see? And he has to watch out for that counter left hook, I'm telling you. Or the right hook for that matter, because Johnson's right hook has been connected with that weapon as well.
You don't need him, man. Stand up. You're much quicker than him.
Arlovski with good takedown defense goes into that sprawl.
Work. He can't hurt you. That's it. Don't spend any energy,
Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in round number 2. This one's scheduled for 3 in the heavyweight division. Anthony Rumble Johnson, winner of that first round. As the last 10 seconds ticked away, he had a flurry rocking Andrei Arlovski in the black trunks. All right, as we hit 145, Boz, going to the corner with Greg Jackson and Andrei Arlovski. What are you telling your fighter as Kevin Mulhall decides to stop the fight momentarily in a low shot, unintentional. Mulhall sends him to a neutral corner.
Well, I think what Arlovski did, tying up, is a smart thing to do because he needs to recoup in his head.
did not see the low shot. Let's look at it one more time.
Well, it was
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Andres, you gotta stay over here.
Yeah, that's a shot. Now, in case you're wondering, you're new to MMA, they do wear protection down there.
They do
But
wear protection, yeah.
That's a heavy loaded knee coming into the sensitive area.
Oof. You know, and everything is it's painful around this area now. Even body shots you're gonna feel.
Let's fight.
Rumble says he's ready to go. And he looks like he's motivated.
Oh,
Big time motivated. Rumble bringing the heat.
man, he is so explosive.
Well, he brought that flurry, and you hear his corner, and they're asking him, why did you do that? Why did you go? Why would you shoot when the man's up against the cage? You're gaining nothing.
Yeah, and he's wasting energy.
Yeah.
You know, he's pulling. And if you pull constantly and suddenly you have to push, and with pushing I mean punching, that doesn't work really well together. It's like doing a set of curls and then hitting a heavy bag. It doesn't work well.
Interesting how this could play out. Remember in the fight against DJ Linderman back in November, same kind of situation, low shot. Anthony Johnson came out a little angry. We remember how that ended. He had an eye poke and he came out a little motivated. Decided, you know what, I have enough of this. But I have to think that Anthony Johnson really has got to be playing into Andrei Arlovski's favor on this kind of a tactic.
I have no clue why he would do this, and I'm totally with his corner, Anthony Johnson's corner, saying, why are you shooting?
Because his combinations have certainly been finding their home on the chin of Andrei Arlovski. And Rumble Johnson looks like he is getting gassed here.
Yep.
He's still got 10 more seconds in the second round.
He's wasting a lot of energy trying to complete this takedown. And this is going to give a good feeling to Arlovski now.
So we will go to a decisive third and final round here in Atlantic City.
Johnson's looking great. He's not fatigued. This is a great weight class for him then.
Two big men giving it their all here in the third and final round.
Still a great reflex. He slid that punch. That was nice. Slipped it to the side.
Keep looking what you do. Hands up, Andrei. Don't walk into it.
Back in Atlantic City, New Jersey, this is Rebel Ovation Hall. Andrei Arlovski on the right side of your screen in the black. Anthony Johnson on the left in the red. All right, Boz, go to your scorecard. How do you have this one so far?
Right now, I would say Johnson is ahead. He had a 10-8 round. You know, he really did some damage in round number one, almost finished it. But just before that, round two, I believe as well.
And if you listen to his corner during that break, it was definitely keep this thing standing, make it a striking war here for the last 5 minutes.
And that's what he should do. He's got all that big power. He should throw it. A nice kick underneath there.
Wow, he's rocking Arlovski.
Yep.
And once again, goes into his corner and drops his head, and his corner men are so frustrated.
You know, I think we can't tell, but he probably is tired as well.
Yep.
And he tries to take a break as well.
But he's clearly ahead in this fight, but this just gives Andrei Arlovski a chance to regroup and possibly pull something off in the way of submission.
Yeah, that's going to be hard from this stance, a guillotine, but you know, he's too big of a veteran for that. Break, nice break here.
Kevin Mulholland really saves it. Anthony Johnson there. They want him to stay outside and just strike. He's dominating that.
Nice kicks, they come out of nowhere, and every time at the right moment Arlovski has that defense up. The only time when Arlovski doesn't have defense is when he strikes himself. You see, even with the front kick, he drops his hands. Has to watch out for that. It needs one power shot from Johnson and it could be over. And since Johnson never has been knocked out in his life, I assume he's got a really strong chin.
Arlovski tries a spinning back kick as we go under 2.5 minutes to go in this fight. Anthony Johnson once again gasping for air, trying to recover, and Andrei Arlovski goes into that sprawl against the cage. These guys are both just absolutely spent, boss.
You know, and it is. They threw out a lot of energy.
Yep. Boy, that first round had so much action, especially at the end of round number 1. Round number 2, not quite as quick, and here they are coming up on 13 minutes of fighting inside the World Series of Fighting cage.
Arlovski's going to need a knockout. If he wants to do something, he's got to do it now. He's got 1:45 left, and he's got to throw out everything he's got now. If Johnson is tired, and that's the reason he's fighting like this, I would start attacking the body. Because if he's never been knocked out to the head, maybe the body will work.
Burst of life coming from Andrei Arlovski, and that just wakens up Anthony "Rumble" Johnson, trying to size him up, and again his corner up in arms, wondering why he would shoot when the striking was working so well.
You know what? What I do know as a fighter myself, I've been there. People don't know what's going on. Maybe he broke a hand. Maybe something is hurt. You know, there's many factors here that he's trying to play it safe at this moment. Maybe he's so simply tired, you know? But what if he hurt one of his hands? Here you see all his reflexes are there. He just ducks the left hook. Or right, whatever it was.
Final 30 seconds of the night.
If Arlovski wants to do something, he's got to do it now.
Anthony just holding on for dear life. Can he survive the final 15?
Oh. He plays it safe. Just holds. And I will ask him why he did that.
That is it. It will go to the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we give you the decision one more time, Ovation Hall, how about a big hand for both of these warriors in your main event tonight? All three judges score the bout 29-28. Krawick, Sinclair, and Rodriguez. It is a unanimous decision for your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Johnson.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.